Sometimes you just want to play something light, relaxing, and easy to pick up, without feeling overwhelmed by long stories or complicated gameplay. That's exactly what this list is about. These games are perfect for those cozy, chill moments when you want to unwind and have fun, whether you're gaming for 5 minutes or a few hours. These are my top 10 low-commitment cozy games. Starting off at number 10, we have Little Kitty Big City. You play as a cat who just made a big stretch right off the windowsill and is now lost in the big city, exploring neighborhoods, climbing rooftops, and causing a little bit of delightful chaos along the way. Playing this game has made me understand my own cat on a whole new level. Like maybe knocking over my favorite coffee mug wasn't an accident, but a strategic life choice? Who knew wreaking havoc could be this fun? The goal of the game is simple but also charming: to find your way back home to your cozy apartment high above the city. But of course, no cat operates on an empty stomach. To make the climb home, you'll need energy, and that means finding food. You'll wander around the city, lending a paw to other animals in exchange for tasty fish. Oh, and let's not forget the hats. Yes, you can find all sorts of tiny, fashionable hats to wear. Because as we all know, wearing hats is every cat's favorite pastime. They absolutely love it. If you're looking for a game to unwind with that doesn't take itself too seriously, Little Kitty Big City is a perfect pick. Coming in at number 9 is Cult of the Lamb, a game that's cozy in the most unexpected way possible. You play as a lamb brought back to life by a mysterious entity, and now it's your job to build a thriving cult. Yes, you heard that right, a cozy cult. But don't worry, this isn't your average doom and gloom cult. It's more like an Animal Crossing meets dark humor. You'll gather adorable woodland followers, build up your camp, and of course keep everyone happy. After all, a happy cult is a productive cult. Now, I know what you're thinking. This game might seem like it requires a lot of commitment. But thanks to its straightforward and easy to learn gameplay, it's actually perfect for playing in short bursts. You can pause your lamb leader duties and pick up right where you left off without missing a beat. And if it's not cozy enough for you, there's always the option to turn the difficulty to easy. Don't worry, I won't judge. That's just called being extra cozy. Next up at number 8 is Alba, a wildlife adventure. If you're looking for a game that's as relaxing as a walk through the forest, this is it. You play as Alba, a young girl visiting her grandparents on a beautiful island. Your goal is simple: explore, help protect wildlife, and take pictures of animals. Sounds peaceful, right? Well, it is, and it's just the kind of cozy adventure we all need. The best part? The game is all about doing good. You'll be restoring habitats, cleaning up the environment, and getting to know the local wildlife. It's like an eco-friendly, feel-good vacation that you can fit into an afternoon. And trust me, there's no rush. You can take your time capturing the beauty of nature, or just enjoy the peaceful walks around the island. It's the kind of game that makes you wish you could take a break from everything and just live in a virtual paradise for a while. So if you're in the mood for something light, relaxing, and full of adorable animal moments, Alba, a wildlife adventure, is a must-play. At number 7 is PowerWash Simulator, the game that proves sometimes all you need is a high-pressure hose and some dirty surfaces to find true bliss. Who knew cleaning could be this satisfying? The game is simple. You take on cleaning jobs armed with your trusty power washer, turning grimy walls, vehicles, and patios into sparkling masterpieces. There's something so soothing about watching layers of dirt, disappear. It's like therapy, but for your inner neat freak, with no actual mess or soggy socks involved. For me, the appeal is in the pure, mindless zen of it all. It's the kind of game where you can just relax and let your brain go on autopilot. I just recently got into it and I'm telling you, I'm hooked. PowerWash Simulator is perfect for when life feels a bit too overwhelming and all you want is a tiny victory, like finally cleaning that last speck of grime off a roof. Taking the number 6 spot is Untitled Goose Game, where the chaos continues. This time, not as a mischievous kitty, but as a devious goose with a knack for mayhem. Clearly, I have a soft spot for games where you wreak havoc in adorable ways. In this quirky, hilarious game, you'll waddle through a quaint little village, honking at unsuspecting townsfolk, stealing their stuff, and generally being the feathered menace nobody asked for but everyone secretly loves. The gameplay is wonderfully simple, making it easy to jump in, ruffle some feathers, and then take a break, perfect for low-commitment gaming. There's nothing quite like the thrill of watching a grown man run after you because you swiped his sandwich. If Little Kitty Big City was your warm-up for controlled chaos, Untitled Goose Game lets you take it up a notch with unapologetic goose mischief. Gliding into the number 5 spot is A Short Hike, a game that feels like a warm hug wrapped in a gentle breeze. You play as Claire, a bird on a mission to climb Hawk Peak. But this game isn't just about reaching the top, it's about the journey, and it's a breathtaking one. The island you explore is filled with charming characters, cozy secrets, and plenty of distractions, like fishing, swimming, and even a bit of treasure hunting. The freedom of this game is what makes it so special. The pace is entirely up to you, whether you want to glide around taking in the views or race to the summit. A short hike lets you do it your way. At number 4, we have Fabledom, a city-building game with a fairy tale twist that feels as charming as it sounds. In this delightful little world, you're not just constructing houses and marketplaces. You're creating a storybook kingdom filled with amusing villagers, rolling meadows, and just the right sprinkle of magic. You'll build, expand, and maybe even woo a dashing royal to live happily ever after with. Or, just build some cute houses and let your villagers enjoy their best lives. What makes Fabledom stand out is how relaxing it is. Unlike more intense city builders, there's no pressure here. No disasters to be scared of, or complex systems to master. If you've ever wished you could step into the pages of a fairy tale and create your own happily ever after, Fabledom might just be your dream come true. Coming in strong at number 3, Lil Guardsman is a quirky, narrative-driven game that puts you in a hilariously unexpected role. A guard tasked with deciding who gets to pass through the kingdom's gates. Armed with sharp wit and an even sharper set of interrogation tools, you'll question, investigate, and sometimes deny entry to a colorful cast of characters. The game's humor is on another level, with clever dialogue and genuinely funny moments that will keep you entertained. But the standout feature? The voice acting. It's some of the best I've ever heard. Each line delivered with so much personality and charm, you'll feel like you're part of a comedy play. And let's not forget the musical numbers. Yes, you heard that right, unexpected, delightful songs that make the game feel like a stage performance. If you're looking for a game that mixes humor, mystery, and a touch of theatrical flair, Lil Guardsman is ready to welcome you, with open gates of course.
Good afternoon, I've traveled from afar, a simple girl who wished upon a star.
At number 2, we have Unpacking, a beautiful meditative puzzle game that's all about turning a house, or several into a home. You unpack boxes and place items in their new spaces. But don't let the simplicity fool you. This game is packed with emotional depth. Each item tells a story about its owner's life, from childhood to adulthood, and every placement reveals a bit more about their journey. It's like snooping, but totally justified because it's your job. Every object you place has its own unique sound, from the thud of a book on a shelf to the click of a toothbrush in its holder. And while there's no dialogue or text, the storytelling through objects is so rich and subtle, it feels more personal than many other games out there with words. Unpacking is a heartfelt, calming experience that turns the mundane into something meaningful. It's the kind of game that sneaks up on you with its emotion, leaving you unexpectedly attached to a toy or a teacup. Finally, at the top spot, we have Storyteller. This is a puzzle game with a twist. Instead of just solving puzzles, you are creating stories. With a blank book and a set of characters, settings, and themes, your goal is to craft tales that fit the prompts. From love triangles to tragic endings and everything in between. Storyteller doesn't ask you to only follow a script, it lets you rewrite it. Want the villain to turn into a hero? Go for it. Think the princess deserves a solo adventure? Why not? It's storytelling on your terms, with endless room for experimentation and a healthy dose of humor. And while the game gives you freedom to explore, each puzzle is like a miniature sandbox, challenging you to think outside of the box, or in this case, outside the page. So why does Storyteller deserve the #1 spot for a low-commitment cozy game, you ask? Because it perfectly balances creativity and relaxation. You can pick it up for 5 minutes with just a page, or dive in for chapters and chapters. And that's it for my top 10 low-commitment cozy games. I hope you found a game or two to add to your collection, or maybe rediscovered a favorite. If you enjoyed this video, I'd love to hear your thoughts or your own recommendations in the comments. There are so many amazing games out there and I'm always looking for new ones to try. Thank you so much for watching, and if you'd like to see more gaming videos, feel free to subscribe and join me on this adventure. Until next time, take care and happy gaming!